Hello guys, welcome back to my channel AWS CloudWatch. Today we are going to see another AWS troubleshooting skill video. So what is our problem statement today? Suppose you have a running EC2 instance and accidentally someone terminates that EC2 instance either through API or CLI or manually from console. If somebody terminates the instance and we want to restore the data from that instance now, so what are the steps to recover the instance? Okay, so that is our problem statement. Okay, so let's try to get into a demo directly. So basically, even before we start doing the actual practical, okay, there are no straightforward steps to recreate the instance. Basically, you need to have some properties set for your instance. Okay, okay, I'll explain you that. Okay, I'm just creating one instance for our demo purpose. I'll just tag it for my own significance so that I can identify my resources and delete them later. Okay, we have got the AWS Linux 2 machine and T2 micro to stay in the free tier. Select the key pair. I'm spinning up that instance into my default VPC, allowing the SSH from public internet, and we have got 1 8 GB root volume. Okay, there is one property you need to set. This is delete on termination. If you don't set this property to no, basically, okay, the default behavior is when you terminate an EC2 instance, the EBS root volume attached to that instance will also get deleted. That's the default behavior, and we don't want that. Even if our instance terminates, we want to have our root volume to stay back, so that we can restore our data. So that's the reason we are setting this delete on termination to no. Okay, this is the key property you need to set, otherwise you won't be able to basically restore your data. Okay, let's launch an instance. Let's wait for it to come available. It shouldn't take much time, like 1 or minute. Okay, it's in running state. It should be initializing now. Okay, let's try to get into this instance. Grab the public IP. This, I'll get into a new session. EC2 user. Public IP. Get the private IP to get connected to the instance. Yes. Okay. So we are into the newly created EC2 instance. Okay, present directory should be home directory. Yes, I am into home directory. Okay. Let's try to create some files here. Okay. And let's assume that these are my very sensitive files. Okay. So if I do LSI from LA, you can say I've created some files here, and accidentally I terminated. Okay, accidentally I terminate this instance. Let's assume that it's an accidental behavior. Okay, uh, I'm just terminating the instance and I'm expecting this root volume to stay back because I have set the delete on termination to no. So basically I want this volume to stay back even my instance terminates. Okay, let's try to terminate it. Okay, so our instance has gone and we want to now restore the data. Okay, so if we look at the volume section, you should have one more volume here. Okay, so which was attached to the test EBS instance. So basically it should come into available state since the instance will get terminated soon. Okay, it's in available state. Okay, so what is our first step to record the data? Okay, you have to create a snapshot first. Okay, one thing, uh, you will create instance only in the same region where that volume persists. Basically, I'm created the previous instance into North Virginia. My volume is also from same region, so the new instance will also come into the same region. You cannot have that instance into another region. There is a way to create that instance into another region, but we are okay, that there are different steps to do that, but basically we are treating it like we are spinning up instance in a same region. Okay, so we have got the volume. First step is create a snapshot. Okay, I'll tag it as test. Create snapshot. We should have one snapshot here. Okay, it has to come to a completed state. Let's wait for a minute. It should not take much time. Okay, our snapshot is ready. What we have to do is select the snapshot and create the AMI from this. Basically, create image from the snapshot, since we want the root volume data to be restored. Okay, since the data we created was on the root volume, not on the additional volume. Okay, if we want to uh, you know create the, or basically add the additional volume, you don't need to create an image from snapshot directly, you can restore that. But here our scenario is our data was on the root volume, and we want to restore the data on the root volume. Okay, so let's create an image, give it a name as test. Okay, this is the root volume device name basically. Okay, and closely look is the same snapshot, okay, name that we created, just to get a clear idea. So if you like 420b, and it is 420b. Okay, from the same snapshot we are creating the image. Okay, and here again we have delete on termination. Again, basically I should untick this, so that even again accidentally someone deletes that, I should have the data again. But this for the demo purpose, and that's the reason I'm just leaving as it is. So let's create the image, and we should have one image here. Okay, okay, so we have got the image. What is the next step? Okay, we have already terminated the instance, right? Okay, let's now launch a new instance. Now we are actually onto the creating a new instance and restoring the data. Okay, let's launch instance, give it some name. I'll give same name and test. Okay, here instead of selecting the quick start or the recent, you have to go to my AMIs. If you don't see my AMIs here, go to browse, select my AMIs. Here the AMI F4F which we have created, F4F, select this AMI. Okay, we have selected our AMI. We are using the T2 micro instance type. Select the keypad. We'll leave the security group as is, and if you look at this root volume, it's the same snapshot. We are restoring the root volume now from the same snapshot. Okay, so again, as I said, like if you want to, ideally it should be no, but I'm leaving it as it is with the default behavior since it is for the demo purpose. And let's launch an instance now. So I'm expecting those 5 files. If you remember guys, we created at start of this session. those files should get restored in this instance. Let's wait for the instance to come up. Okay, it's in running state now. Let's try to get into this instance. New session, EC2 user, activate public IP. Let's get the private IP, sorry, private key. Launch the instance. Okay, we are in new instance now. So I'm present directory. If I do ls-la, ta-da, we have the save files restored here. Okay, so this is how you will, if you accidentally terminate your EC2 instance, this is how you will, restore your, okay, data. Hope that's helpful. Okay, one thing I just want to give a overlook, like, okay, suppose if I have this another instance which is called a test instance, and if you look at its property, uh, its volume is set as delete on termination. Yes, basically if I terminate this instance, the volume also will get deleted, and I want to change this property on a running instance. Okay, how do we do that? Okay, there is no direct way from the console you can change that property. Basically you need to take help of the AWS CLI. Okay, so I was just trying that other day, so let's try to restart the session here. Okay, I guess I'm on the wrong instance. Okay, let's go to a new session, grab the IP for this instance. And basically we want to change the property to, you know, delete on termination to no on a running instance. Okay, so let's see how to do that. I'm just logging into that instance. Okay, I have got AWS setup here basically. So if you don't have, AWS, get AWS CLI installed. Basically, if you are using the Amazon provided Linux 2 AMI, so you will get this AWS CLI with the same AMI. You don't need to additionally install the AWS CLI. It comes by default. Okay, so now we want to change the EBS volume property. So basically there is this command. uh, just to save time, I'll just try to copy paste it and explain you here. Okay, so AWS is to modify instance attribute. We have to give the instance ID here. Okay, let's give the instance ID. That's my instance ID, and that's the one. Okay, I got my instance ID. Block device mapping. Every device has got a name, so we should also have a name for our device, which is dev xvta. We have got the device name, and here I'm saying delete on termination false. Right now it's true. If you want to see it again, right now it's true. Yes, it's true. We want to change this to no. Basically we have to set the property to false. Okay, the command has run successfully, and if I just refresh this, and if we go to storage, and if we see here, you can say delete on termination has been set to no. Okay, so just keep this thing in mind, because there is no direct way from the console you can change this property. You have to take help of the AWS CLI command. And what is the command? AWS EC2 modify instance attribute. You have to give the instance ID and block device name for which you want to change that property. What is the property? Delete on termination. Okay. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with new videos. If not every day, I'll try to come up with a new video every alternate day. And you will find the troubleshooting videos on this channel, which are very essential if you are working on your live project, and if you are new to cloud and you are finding it difficult to troubleshoot the issues on the AWS cloud. So definitely this channel will help you for your ongoing task in your project. Okay guys, thank you. Thanks for watching my video. Again, please subscribe, comment and share my videos. Thank you.